Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Blades and Beat. Recently I've been pulling up videos on your pocket EDC kits, your pocket organizers. Well, one thing I found is that a lot of the videos that you see out there, frankly, to me, they're a little bit big and cumbersome. And I don't know about you, but with me, if I want to have a kit, I would prefer having it small enough or slim enough to fit in my pocket where I can carry it and forget about it. So today I'm about to show you a few kits that's, well, each one of them fits easily in most wallets. Let's take a look and see what they are. Before we get started, I just want to do a real quick recap on this particular kit. About a month ago, I showed you guys on how to make this simple, compact kit to help complement or even complete your Leatherman Wave. But since then, I decided to change up a couple things on it. The first thing that I did is that instead of the tweezers that I originally had on this, the side with the pen, by the way, this is one awesome little pen. This is the Olight O pen. It's just a small, tiny bolt action pen. But instead of using the tweezers, I decided to change up with this. This is the Olight. This is the i3E EOS flashlight. And it's just a very tiny, compact flashlight that's shockproof and waterproof. Plus, look at this. It is super ultra bright. You have 90 lumens for this little tiny flashlight. And I found this flashlight to be a lot more practical and useful than having a pair of tweezers any day. The other thing that I decided to change, now instead of the full bit kit that I can use for my Leatherman, I decided to use only one set of the bits. And this is the other thing that I decided to substitute it with, is this little cheapo box cutter. The way I see it is that it's a lot better to get this beat up, and once it gets dull, you simply just need to replace the razor on it instead of actually dulling your primary tool. That's my personal opinion anyway. For the first one, this is my primary wallet. This is the wallet that I use on a daily basis. But as you can see, this is thin, slim, not very thick at all. But even as slim as it is, I still have the necessary tools, which includes my Victorinox Swiss Card. And I have been using this for many years, 10 plus years I think. Good little tool to have, and it's not going to take up too much space. This is not much bigger than a credit card. And what you have here is that, of course, you have your little tiny blade. You have your little tiny scissors. And believe it or not, these scissors are actually strong enough to cut through some nylon straps. I know, I tested it out when I was working at a warehouse one day. It also comes with a small flashlight. Of course, this the battery on this is dead. I do need to replace it, but it does come with a flashlight and comes with 4 different drivers. As comes with your flathead and your Phillips. Of course, comes with your little magnifying glass. Even though you can't see it, underneath this, I do, instead of the toothpick that it originally came in with, I put in a magnetized needle, which I think will probably be a little bit more useful than a plastic toothpick. and does come with your tweezers on this side right here. And at the end, I did tape down this little 2-inch ferro rod for, well, just in case. Also, inside this wallet, this is what else I have. I have this is maybe about a 12-inch square aluminum foil, always useful. This is your wilderness survival card, which I think is pretty cool. It does comes with several different, looks like spear points, harpoon points, and of course it comes with your various fishing hooks right here. Plus you also have this little saw. Now, the question is on how functional these things are. I don't know. Maybe one day I should do a challenge and where I try out this different wilderness cards and see how useful or how effective they truly are. But I thought it was pretty cool. It's something else that I keep inside my wallet. And another thing that I do keep inside my wallet, just a little tiny Fresnel lens. Magnifying glass or a Fresnel lens is a great way to start a fire if you don't have any other means to do so. I'm just going to use this as an example, but this is my old billfold. I haven't actually used it in the past 2 years. I just want to show you that you can pretty much use any wallet to implement these tools. And the latest one that I purchased was this one right here. This is the Toologic Tool Light Deluxe. This is much like the Victorinox or the Swiss Army card, but this one you have more of a functional blade. This is a full serrated blade. That's probably about a 2-inch blade, and this is actually made from your AUS 8 steel, which is pretty good budget steel. I have no problems with it, and especially if you're just using it for your daily task, you shouldn't have any issues. But you have this large finger choil right here, which you can grab on a hold of it like this, which to me it feels a little bit awkward, but of course I prefer using it with a pinch grip like this. This one also comes with a small flashlight. It's not very bright, but it's just bright enough to illuminate whatever it is that you're trying to look for. So on this side, what you also have a small file. You have a small little pry bar, which you can use to pry out some nails with. And you also have a small flathead on this side. Of course, you have your tweezers. And like the Swiss card, you also have a little plastic toothpick, which to me, honestly, I don't really see too much purpose in a little plastic toothpick, but it is there if I ever need it, I suppose. And at the bottom left hand corner right here, as you can see, there's a little switch. If you pull down on the switch, it deploys a little tiny scissors. Very useful tool to have. And again, it's just something else that you can keep inside your wallet without taking much space or weight. On the other side, I have me another wilderness survival card. I just picked this up last week, and it came in a set of 4. And out of all the ones that came with a set, this is my personal favorite. First of all, you have this little cutout of a knife, and in the blade itself, you have this little arrowhead. Plus, you do have a couple of small needles. You also have some fish hooks and a treble hooks right here. You also have some more of a spear point needle. And of course you also have your saw. But the set that I bought came in a set of 4. You also have this one, which you have a fork in the middle. You have some various size hooks at the top. And you also have your spear point or arrowhead. Of course, this one, which is identical to the one that's inside that wallet. And finally, you have this piece. This one, it comes with your arrowhead, some tiny fish hooks, a saw, and I take it that's probably a saw as well. These, I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with them. Maybe you can attach it to your hook and use it as a spinner. I'm not sure. And as well as you have your some more fish hooks right here. Considering that I haven't used this wallet in the past 2 years, let's find out and see what I actually kept in here. There we go. Also have just the basics of basics survival kit. I have me a piece of cardboard with 2 notches that's cut out on this end so I can wrap some fishing line on it. I have some fish hooks. Looks like I have some safety pins and magnetized needle. It's wrapped around with about 2 feet of electrical tape. And on the back, I also have this razor blade that's attached on there. And I think there's something else that's inside here. Oh yeah. This is your P51 can opener. Very useful thing to have. Now finally, this is a leather pocket organizer. This is cool. When I spotted this, I spotted it at a craft show actually. And this is all handmade, hand-stitched. And, but out of all the ones that I've shown you here, I think this one is probably by far the most versatile. First of all, you have several different options. It does come with 2 pouches in the front. You have your center pouch. And of course, you have your card slots right here in the back. I usually carry this, especially when I'm going hiking, camping, whatnot. The nice thing about it is a way to keep all your tools organized. And it's still fairly flat, fairly slim. You have the option of either carrying it with a lighter, maybe. That's pretty cool, huh? And maybe on the other side, you want to have some sort of a multi-tool. This is your Gerber dime. Probably one of the best compact multi-tool pliers that you could have. You have your pliers. Of course, you have your scissors. And of course, you have your blade. I have a few other tools in here, just in case. But that's just one option. In this case, I also carry this tiny, ultra-compact pen. This is made by Zebra. This is the Zebra Pen SL-F1, which is the model. But what's cool about this pen is that it actually expands, where it actually extends out to roughly about 4 1/4 inches. Pretty cool, huh? Of course, in this one, something else that I like to carry, this little guy. This is actually a small keychain, USB-C to USB-A phone charger. You have a little charging cable that you can use. One more thing that I put in this little pouch, of course, you have your Boker card knife. Believe it or not, as small and as slim as this knife is, this is a very useful little frame lock knife. It does comes with your AUS 8 steel. And this particular model, I think it's been discontinued years ago, but again, it's just a few options that's available to you. If you choose to, you can always, instead of having this lighter, another option, perhaps you want to put your wilderness survival card in the middle. And instead of using this lighter, maybe you want to use this flashlight. And instead of using the Gerber die, you can also switch it up maybe to this Victorinox Midnight Manager. What's cool about this, unlike the classic, this one, you have a little bit more functionality than your classic. Of course, it does come with your blade. You have your little Phillips driver right here, and as well as a small bottle opener. You have your little scissors at the bottom. But what's cool about this is that it also comes with a small, tiny ballpoint pen, and you also have your flashlight right here. Of course, another option for you, maybe you want your multi-tool and as well as a full-size knife. I did a video on this. This is by far one of my favorite knives to date. This is a fantastic little knife. This is made by Civivi. This is the Civivi Clavi. Very slim, lightweight, and just downright pointy. The nice thing about using this knife, it allows you to access some of the more tighter spaces that you won't be able to with your typical knife. I would highly recommend this knife to anyone. Fantastic little knife, and the nice thing about it, it is actually skinny enough for you to put right in your little pocket organizer here. And there we go. Well, there you have it, folks. As you can see, there's quite a few different options available for you. And just because you're carrying around a wallet doesn't mean you have to leave home without the tools that you need. But these are just a few examples and a few tools that you can implement and put inside your wallet. Anyway, guys, that's about it for me today. I hope you guys had a good time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please smash that like and leave your comments down below. Consider subscribing for some more kits, knives, and fishing videos. You guys take care, and I'll talk to you later.